Alright, welcome back to the next part of the Majora's Mask playthrough and guide. Last time we came to the southern swamp and learned a little more about Skull Kid and the fairies, and this time we're going to be going further into the swamp and seeing just what's going on in this area. Alright, so that guy's mentioning that he wants to open business in a more lively place, and gonna want to remember that for later because it's a side quest that gives a really good reward, actually. Okay, let's talk to this guy. He's asking for a pictograph, which we don't have right now. He mentions that they're holding a contest. So, first we need to take the boat cruise. If you're interested, go for a ride. Let's check that out. Alright, so the one running the boat cruise doesn't seem to be here, so let's just go outside and look into that, because there's really nothing else that we can do for the time being. Alright, so you're going to want to go over this way and use the Deku Hop on these lily pads. These ones aren't too hard, but Deku Hopping does get a little harder later on. And I believe you can swim through this, but this is just a lot faster. Interesting thing about this hallway and the area beyond it, actually, is it's just reused from Ocarina of Time with very slight changes, like the textures on the walls are changed. But this is the same hallway leading up to the Deku Tree, and this is the same general area, except instead of the Deku Tree, we have this thing. I think this thing looks slightly different in the 3DS version. I'm not 100% sure about that. So we were told to inquire at this potion shop here about the boat cruise, so let's talk to, her. I don't remember her name. She's one of the witches from Ocarina of Time. I remember that, though. So she says that Koame, the one who runs the boat cruise, is out in the woods, so we're gonna have to go find her if we want to take that. And just so you know, yes, you do have to go on the boat cruise. It's required to get to the next area. And one thing I want to point out is, on the back of that house, there's just this ladder that goes to nowhere. And to this day, I have no idea what that does. So, yeah. Woods of Mystery. Beware ferocious turtles. So go into the woods and then just talk to this monkey here. And pretty much just follow the monkey through the woods. This is basically just the Lost Woods from Ocarina of Time. It even has the same music, but instead of following the melody of the background music, you're following this monkey here. And yes, I do know the exact pathway without the monkey. I've played this game that many times. If you want to kill those turtles, you can use the Deku Flower. The monkey's not going to stop you for you, so I don't recommend undoing that. You have to be in human form for this, so let's just speak to her. Alright, so she's asking for something that gives energy. Something about getting hit from behind by the Skull Kid, which I think he'd have better uses of his time than attacking people in some forest, but whatever. Always found that strange how Skull Kid attacked her in the forest for some reason. What you're supposed to do next is just go back to the potion store, so let's do that. Alright, so we got a red potion, and we're supposed to take this to Koame in the woods. So, just go back through the woods pretty much. The paths through the woods change depending on whether it's day 1, 2, or 3. And I don't know, I've only ever done this on day 1, so I don't know the other 2 off the top of my head. So, sorry about that. I do know that you can see Kotake, that's the name of the other witch, flying around through here during, I think, day 3. Because I'm not sure. So that's just something interesting. I don't know how you complete the quest if she's not in the hut, so maybe I'll have to show that later on. Because an interesting thing about this game is since you can reset time, you can come back and do all these quests again as many times as you want. So, let's just talk to her, and don't you feel obligated to help her? So, what you need to do here is push start, equip the potion, and use it. If you just use it right in front of her, you'll drink it, and it won't work, and you'll have to go get another one. I made that mistake like a billion times the first time I played this game, because I didn't know that you had to use the C buttons during the text box. So that's not how it worked in Ocarina of Time, and I played that before this one. Alright, so she mentions to go back to the hut if we want a free ride for the boat cruise, and we get to keep the empty bottle. Now, that may seem kinda stupid, but empty bottles are actually a pretty important item in most Zelda games. If you're a fan of the series, you'll probably already know that. That is not the right way. Alright, so it looks like a monkey was captured by the Deku trying to investigate the Woodfall Temple. So, next time on this guide we'll look into that. Hope you found the video helpful, and thanks for watching.